Hi guys, I'm here with another story of shocking incompetence from Donald Trump. I'm on UCLA's campus here and just read this story. You know how they criticize Hillary Clinton for cybersecurity? Oh my God, her emails could have been hacked. It looks like they were hacked. It's unacceptable. Anybody who would let their emails get hacked is just so grossly incompetent, right? Or anyone that they are responsible for. Well, it turns out if you were staying at a Donald Trump hotel, well, their cybersecurity was miserable. So, first off, let's note for the record on a separate story that there were charges back in June that Trump spied in on some of his guests at Mar-a-Lago. So that also could have happened to you if you stayed at a Trump hotel. But in this case, there was a story about how in New York, but then also later in Las Vegas, Florida, and overall 7 properties, Chicago, Hawaii, etc., Trump hotels all over got hacked. Now authorities found out they got hacked. They tell Trump, they say, you got to fix this thing. By law, you have to fix it. Make sure that people who stay at your hotels, their personal information is not hacked and compromised. Trump goes, yeah, sure. Does he fix it? Of course not. He's Donald Trump. Look, if you got hacked and you're Bob in the middle of Milwaukee, I get it, dude. It's a tough thing. I don't know why they'd want to hack you, Bob, but I get it. But if you're purporting to run the fanciest hotels in the world and you have no cybersecurity at all and they hack you, okay, look, even then, it's a hell of a thing, man. All right, pass on the first one if you want. They tell him, okay, you got to fix it. He doesn't do it. For a number of reasons. One, incompetence as always. Doesn't know how to manage a damn thing. Number 2, costs a little extra to do cybersecurity. You got to hire an expert on that. You got to train your staff on it. Who wants to go through that extra security? But these are supposed to be fancy hotels. All these people are going and all their information is now available to these hackers. So you know what happened. Of course, he got hacked again. Within a year, he was hacked again. And then New York authorities are like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Number 1, you're supposed to notify your customers if they got hacked, which of course he wasn't doing. Number 2, you were supposed to have done cybersecurity. So they fined him on Friday. He had to pay $50,000 for not having done any of that, for not letting those people whose private information was in the hands of hackers, letting them know, and he didn't for at least 3 months. So finally he's got to let them know, and finally, theoretically, he has to get cybersecurity if you're staying at his hotels. But right now, as things stand, he promises to do that, but hasn't done that yet. If you're staying at a Trump hotel, good luck to you. Run by a total incompetent who couldn't care less what happens to your private information. For Trump, it's all about greed and a complete inability to manage anything. Remember, if he's president of the United States, he has to manage 2 million employees. God help us all. And finally, remember, one of his slogans is, make America safe again. Do you feel safe if you're staying at a Trump hotel? These are all facts. Look into it. Go online right now. If you don't believe me, you say, oh, you don't like Trump. There's a reason why I don't like it, because I know all these stories. So go and find out about how he agreed to pay a fine just this Friday for $50,000 because he won't do cybersecurity at his hotels. Amazing.